It's time for another DIY money-saving project for the homestead. Hey everybody, welcome back to the homestead. This is Kevin with Living Traditions Homestead. And hey, if you are new to our channel, we're so thankful that you're here. If you've been following us for a while, thanks for coming back. And you know what? Don't forget that we are running a contest right now. As soon as we hit 5,000 subscribers, we'll be drawing a winner to win that gift basket that we talked about in the video yesterday. So you guys, don't forget to go back and watch that video. I'm going to put a link to it up here, and you need to go and leave a comment and give that video a thumbs up and make sure that you are a subscriber to our channel. Today I have a great money-saving project for your homestead. It is how to make your own seed sprouting lids for next to nothing. You know, on Amazon, these cost anywhere about $4 or $5 per lid. Well, we like to have a lot of them going at the homestead so that we always have fresh sprouts to eat over the winter time. And today I'm going to show you how to make your own sprouting lids for about 35 cents a piece. You only need a few very basic supplies to make these lids. The first thing that you're going to need is to go to the store and buy some of these plastic canning jar lids. I got these at Walmart, and these were less than $3 for 8 lids. So that's about 30 cents a lid. The next thing that you're going to need is just an old metal lid from a canning jar, and we're simply going to use this as a template to be able to trace later on. And then the real key to this project are these right here. These you can buy in the craft department. They're called plastic canvases, and they are for doing needlepoint. Now these are very nice because they have very fine holes. I've used these with even very fine seeds in our sprouting, like alfalfa seeds, which are very small, and they still work very, very well. But they also work good for bigger things like mung beans and things like that. So this is really the key. This is what you need to go out and buy. And these, I got 6 of these sheets for less than $3. And I figure you can get about 12 lids out of each sheet, which ends up being about 5 cents a lid. So 30 cents for this, 5 cents for each one of these that you cut out, and I mean 35 cents to make your own sprouting jar lids. So let's get started. Earlier today I went out to my wood shop and I cut out the center part of these green lids. The way that I did that was by first screwing it down to a board and then using a hole saw on my drill press to cut out the center part of the lid. You want to cut out the center part, but leave just a little bit of a lip around the edge so that when you put your screen in and screw it to the jar, that it holds it in place. I have one here. This is the one that I did earlier today. And you can see the center is now cut out. So the other part of this project is to cut your screen here. All you're going to do is take a standard canning jar lid, and you can see that this fits inside of that green lid. Guess it fits in really well. So all we're going to do is trace that onto our plastic. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Homestead perfect. There we go. So we're just going to trace that on. And this plastic is pretty flexible, so we're just going to use a regular, standard scissors. We're just going to cut that circle out. Perfect. Alright, so now you have your mesh lid, and you can see that that fits inside of this green lid pretty snugly. And this is what will allow the good airflow when you're doing your seed sprouting. So you can see when we screw this onto a jar that that lid is now held into place very tightly, and it's a perfect seed sprouting jar. This is the way that we make them now on the homestead. You can use the metal rings that, just your standard metal ring, but the downside to that is, since you're going to be adding water to your seeds, that over time they will rust. But they work well, but they will rust, and I would just prefer not to have that mixed in with my sprouts. So you guys, this is a very simple process. If you don't have a drill and saw to be able to cut out the center, you could probably use a hot knife or something like that to cut it out. Again, about 35 cents to make one of these lids. And this way you can make a bunch of them so that you can have multiples. They also make great Christmas gifts. Give them out to people to help all of those loved ones in your lives be able to live a healthier life. And you guys, I hope that you'll give this a try. I know that Sarah is planning on doing a video here soon about how to actually do the sprouting, and we'll get that video out soon and you'll be able to actually see these in action. But I wanted to give you this tip today and show you how you can do this to save some money on your homestead. You guys, if you're not a subscriber to our channel yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. We sure do appreciate it. If you have been following us for a while, we are so thankful that you come back day after day to watch our videos. And until next time, you guys, thanks for stopping by the homestead, and God bless.